What is going on, everyone? Joe here. Welcome back to my channel and Pro Cycling Manager 2018. Today we are back with the Volta Ciclista at Catalunya, so let's just jump straight into it. So stage 4, another big mountain stage. I think that mountain is bigger than the one in stage 3, so this will really have some time gaps in, I think. Thomas, Port and Valverde, the 3 favourites. Hopefully Mas has a better race day, and hopefully we can stay towards the front with Remco again. Yeah, let's just jump straight into it. So guys, just leaving the start of the stage, 170 kilometers today, and we do still have the teammate role. Obviously that's despite being in a better position to Mas in the overall. So Mas is 1 minute 30 down in 26th. We're just 15th and only 44 seconds down. Yeah, 44 seconds down. So team are still believing in Mas, which is fair enough. He's feeling a lot better today, 82 mountain. So hopefully he can challenge for the win. So still 55 kilometers from the finish, but the pace is so high on this short hill. We're somewhere towards the back. Let's stick to 80. I think we'll go over fine. But there's Sky on the front working hard as well as education first. I'm gonna have to go 85 here. And a lot of guys are struggling to keep with the pace. As you see, I think we're gonna lose a lot of guys over the top here. Just 73 left in the peloton. Can Kopecky get over, or is it just going to be ourselves and Mas? I think Kopecky will just about stay with us, or will he? Going to be very close for him. No, he's not stayed with the group. And just 62 riders now coming into this fairly shallow climb, and then a very steep, longer climb towards the end. So look at this, pace is so high. It's Ganna on the front for Sky, working very hard for Geraint Thomas. We're still just under 3 minutes back from the breakaway. We do have Vakoch there, of course. Hopefully he can help out Mas a little bit. But yeah, I think a lot of guys are going to lose touch here over this shorter mountain. Perhaps maybe the field will be halved by the time we get to the final mountain. Let's see. So guys, 18.5 kilometers to go in the stage. The break, or the chase for the break, did slow somewhat, as a lot of the helpers are all knackered. As you see, Pantano, Hausen, Kanga, they can't really chase anymore. They're still trying though. We do have a few men up front. If we go here, let's see, here they are. We have Ben King, Armé, Vizcarra and Bookwalter, the 4 who have survived up front. They are over 4 minutes clear of the peloton. So yeah, looks like they have a good chance of the stage today. So guys, into the final 10k of the race. We are over 5 minutes down. Pace has been so slow here. It looks like everyone else is done. I'm going to set a very light pace on the front, but I mean, it's Movistar's duty to catch them in this point. If they lose the jersey here, obviously Valverde holding the leader's jersey, there he is. Does he even have any teammates? Maybe that's why. Can't see any more Movistar guys here, which is very surprising. I think Valverde is the only Movistar rider. But yeah, we're just gonna hang here. Is Mas attacking? I see him perhaps attacking. No. And there you go. Gaudu attacks. Now let's up the pace. Gaudu is up front. Now we can protect Enric Mas, I think. Let's drop back. Here is Enric Mas. Let's protect him all the way we can up this climb. 9 kilometers to go. Gaudu puts in an early attack, and he's one of our white jersey rivals, of course, as well as Enric Mas. He's white jersey eligible as well, of course. Let's just protect Mas. Thomas, Valverde, they can do the work. We'll help Mas get up the mountain. 8 kilometers to go. Let's use that gel. Just 3 minute 40 to the front group, so perhaps that gap is going to come down. So yeah, Mas in a good position. 32 riders left in the group. Vakoch has gone straight out the back, and Gaudu kicks again. Thomas as well. Or we can't even stay with them. Let's go 90 here. Can we get back up to Mas? Let's try. Let's go 92. Perhaps we can follow Galopan here. Everyone trying to attack. Or perhaps Oomen. Let's follow Sam Oomen. There you go. Nicely done there. And Geraint Thomas kicks straight away again. We're trying to keep up with Mas. Let's just follow Adam Yates. I think he's a good rider to follow. And everyone trying to attack each other. Now is Bookman attacking Sam Oomen? Is he on the attack? No. Right. Back to Mas. Let's protect him. Try and conserve his energy. Of course, he's having a great day. Oomen kicks again. We need to try and follow these guys. Let's follow Latour now with Evenepoel. We're in a good position. We're staying with a lot of good guys here, but our energy is draining. Straight back to Mas. Let's protect him. Now Tim Vellens kicks. Latour as well. Let's go up to 89. Let's try and follow someone. Perhaps Ilnur Zakarin. And he's lost the wheel. That's not ideal at all. let's just protect Enric Mas for as long as possible here. I think we can do that. Although he is struggling somewhat, to be fair. There you go, we're done for the day. We are now done. We can't protect Mas any longer, and he is struggling as well. Don't think he's going to get the win, sadly. The breakaway is caught. Valverde is up the road as well. Can he take the win? Let's take a look. Who's in this group? There's Valverde, Oomen, just 1 kilometre to go in the race. Where is Mas? He's struggling to stay with them. And we come round to the finish now. Looks like Alejandro Valverde will take the win. Great win for him. He beats Geraint Thomas. Sam Oomen on the podium again. I think Richie Porte was just behind him. Yeah, Richie Porte in 4th. Woods in 5th. Vellens, Latour, Mas, disappointing again, to be honest. In 8th place he is, and we're not far behind. We're going to cross the line in the top 20, are we? With Galapan, Bilbao and Hertz. So some good riders here. Adam Yates just up the road. Can we get in the top 20? Looks like it. And we're going to come across the line in 16th place. Good ride by Remco again today. So Alejandro Valverde gets the win, and this time he does get a time gap 12 seconds clear of Thomas and Oomen, who looks very strong, it must be said. Enric Mas 1 minute 10 down, and we are further back. And in the best young rider jersey, we are still 2nd place. 1 minute 50 down on Oomen now, but we're still clear of Mas, ahead of Gaudu, Toloik, Pogacar. So looks like we can get a podium here. Mas and Gaudu are going to challenge us for that. I wonder if we're now the leader over Enric Mas. So taking a look at stage 5, 220 kilometers, a very long one, and a punchy finish, a very steep hill, then a downhill finish and slightly uphill towards the end. Valverde definitely the favourite again today, I think. Woods and Battagline have a chance. Hopefully we can stay towards the front, along with Mas, and see what we can do there. So just leaving the start, we do get a +2 day today. Shame we didn't get that on one of the mountain stages. But yeah, expecting a quick day over these rolling hills. And then, as I said, that punchy finish will really suit Valverde. But yeah, hopefully we can stay towards the front at least. And the same with Mas. So yeah, I'll see you later in the stage. So guys, big moment in the race. There's been a fall, and it looks like Alejandro Valverde is out the race. We can't get a look at him, sadly. But there he is. He's waiting at the back. Race leader Alejandro Valverde. He's gone. He's out. He's out the race. Is Thomas out? Where's Geraint Thomas? Thomas is well behind as well. Oh my word. Thomas can carry on, but he is now the provisional leader's jersey with Sam Oomen. Valverde is out the race. I don't believe it, to be honest. And also, today has been so slow, as you see. We are 11 minutes down on the break already. Clearly no one particularly interested in the stage. But yeah, big moment, Valverde having to withdraw here. So guys, we're still 44 kilometers to go in the race, but another big update. Sam Oomen has had to withdraw as well. Valverde and Oomen on the same day. And if we go to the young riders standings, of course, Sam Oomen was the only rider above us. We are now the provisional white jersey ahead of our teammate Enric Mas. So assuming we can stay with him over these 2 climbs, we'll wear the white jersey going into the next stage. So guys, coming into the final 20 kilometers of the race, breakaway still has a massive lead. Pogacar and Mercato have had to withdraw, as you see up the road. They will take the win today. They're over 7 minutes clear still. And we're going to come up to this hill. I'm very, very tempted to put in an attack. Mitchelton and Scott are on the front. Clearly one of their riders. I expect Adam Yates is feeling good today. But we're just going to hang about towards the front here. Pace isn't too high. Going to use the energy gel now, to be honest. May as well. Let's see how the pace is, and I'm definitely going to put in an attack if it's particularly slow, because we're feeling good today. We've got the free element roll, so we can do what we want. Lefebvre said, go and see what you can do out there today. Expecting a very high pace though, as you see. Let's go to 85 now. We'll definitely stay towards the front here. It's just whether the pace slows at all and we can put in an attack. We're far from the best acceleration, so doubt it'll work, but we may as well try something over here if we can. It's very, very fast though. It doesn't look like it's going to be possible, to be honest. Let's try and get towards the front, and if it does slow, we will put in an attack. Still 1.5 kilometers to go over here. Oh, is there an attack here? Pello Bilbao is attacking. Let's try and follow. Battaglin's following. We're going to follow here. Latour, Zacharin, Bilbao, Battaglin. Plenty of guys following, I imagine, though, yes. And let's go, let's counter. Let's counter. Latour slows up and we are now alone. Here we go. We are over the top alone. Who's behind us? I think it's Demarchi and Vellens, is it? No, Thomas and I think that's Latour are behind us. Boy, oh boy, that attack has worked an absolute dream there. We are clear and we do have 10 kilometers to go downhill. Let's just 99 it down here. We're not the best downhill rider, but we may as well try and keep this gap. It's going to be very, very close, of course. Those guys hunting us down, as you see. But we do have the resistance, I think. 7 kilometers to go. There is that flat section towards the end. We're going to have to go 90. Can't go any quicker than that now. They are coming just towards the finish line. And there's Galapan. Boy, oh boy, he's absolutely flown past us. Let's try and relay with these guys. They've just gone straight past us. That hasn't worked at all. Let's try and follow Thomas. Going to be tough as Rory Sutherland takes the stage. Let's follow these guys. I don't think we're going to get a gap on anyone. They're right behind us. But we are out in front here. 3 kilometers to go. Galapan's still attacking here. Is Thomas going to attack? Let's just go 89. We are going to get caught by the peloton, it seems. But at least we are out in front. Let's follow Mike Woods here if we can. Going to struggle to do that. Let's just sprint towards the line for as long as possible. 1 kilometer to go. Mike Woods with a very, very good attack there. And here come the sprinters. Woods will get swallowed up. And we're just going to finish with the pack. 34 riders here. Let's see if there's any time gaps. Don't think there will be. And Geraint Thomas moves into the leader's jersey after Valverde and Oomen had to withdraw. Pretty crazy stage. And there is Remco Evenepoel moves into the young rider's jersey. 34 seconds clear of our teammate Enric Mas. Gaudu is just over a minute down. Can we hold on to this jersey until the end of the race? That'll be an unbelievable result, I think. So no gaps in the peloton today, but very, very brutal stage. Look how many riders had to withdraw. And 2 riders on the podium, Oomen and Valverde. Very, very brutal indeed. But we are now 11th in the GC, 3 seconds off the top 10. And like I said, we are provisionally leading the young riders classification. And that gets us some nice points as well. 40 points for our first jersey in the World Tour. A few more for provisionally leading that competition. Getting closer to that level 10 now. So stage 6, another flatter stage. This one will be for the sprinters. Hopefully Jakobsen can get his second win of the race, and hopefully no real movement in the GC, and we can keep hold of that young rider's jersey. So here we are guys, just left the start line. There is Evenepoel in his new leader's jersey. Not the prettiest jersey I must say, but yeah, very nice to hold our first World Tour jersey of course. Many guys trying to get in the break today after it won in the last stage, of course. Let's just go 60. I'll probably see you towards the end of the stage. And also worth noting that we do now have the co-leader role with Enric Mas. So they're kind of splitting that leadership between us. So yeah, nice to see from the team there. So guys, just entering the final 10 kilometers of the stage. There is that 15-man breakaway still up the road. Katusha are doing some work though, Sky are doing some work, and I think they are just about to be reeled in. I think, are they? Not quite. Navarro trying to get it done. You can't quite close that gap for now though. Doesn't look like they have a chance today. We're staying right towards the front of course. Perhaps we can lead out Jakobsen like we did on stage 1 it was. They're still up the road, 7 kilometers to go. We're going to have to do it ourselves here I think. Let's go 90. Zakharin's going to do it and that's it. Breakaway is over. Let's stick right to the front though. Let's relay at 90. Kirienka and Zakharin are on the front as well. Let's stay here. Let's go 90 now into the final 5 kilometers. Very quick finish. Where is Jakobsen? He's some way down in the train. Let's just go 90. Let's sit on the front. We can sprint if he wants it with some time remaining. Here's Battaglin. Let's sprint now. Can we move over to Jakobsen? Let's just sprint. 2 kilometers to go. Jakobsen is on Battaglin's tail. Let's just come in at 90. Can Fabio Jakobsen take the win? He's following Battaglin. I think he's done it perfectly today. Looks like he will take the win very comfortably. What a win for Fabio Jakobsen. That's what he should have done on stage 2. He gets his second win of the race. Very nice stuff there. So good win for Jakobsen again today. I do not know why he didn't do that on stage 2. We come in 19th, all in the same time though, so no worries there. No withdrawals today after there were loads on the day before. Let's take a look at stage 7. So guys, here we are, the final stage of the race, starting and ending in Barcelona. A very hilly stage as well. If you watched my Volta Ciclista playthrough with Mitchelton Scott, I think it's the identical stage that we finished with there, and only 3 men finished together at the finish, so there's definitely some room for the GC to change. So yeah, hopefully we can move up, hopefully we can retain that white Young Riders jersey. I'll see you on the start line. So guys, just leaving the start line for the final stage. We still have the co-leader role, and if you see, we do have a +1 day, very nice to see. 76 hill will be very important. Enric Mas, a -1 day for him. So perhaps we can hold on to this jersey, that would be really good. I'll probably see you for the start of these hills. So guys, just coming into the hills circuit, let's move towards the front. We're some way back here, but it shouldn't matter too much. Breakaway are 2 minutes up the road, expecting the pace to be very, very high here. Schultz is on the front. We also have Asgreen and Kopecky up front as well. 80 seems to be doing the job for now. Let's go 85. Pace will be really high over these hills. 136 men in the peloton, expecting that to come down a lot each time. And also, he's just been blocked, but we do have Seneschal protecting us. First time in our career, I think we've got someone protecting us, so very nice stuff there. So third time on the hill now, still 133 riders in the group. They're not setting quite the pace that we did with Mitchelton Scott. FDJ are really attacking now though. Let's go up to 80. Do we still have Seneschal? Yes, we do. He's in a good position. So yeah, not quite the pace I expected, to be honest. Breakaway is still 1.5 minutes up the road. Still maybe a few more circuits before guys really start to struggle. So the pace has really picked up this time. Seneschal, our helper, he's now gone. He's done for the day. Under 100 riders in this peloton now. We've stayed nicely towards the front and we've conserved that energy very nicely, I think. When you look at Mas, how much he's struggling. Looks like we're looking very good for this white Young Riders jersey. 75 men in the peloton and just under a minute to the break now. Looking forward to this ending, to be honest, as there is a full. I saw Mikey's down. Is anyone else down? Can't really see anyone Soler, but he's not competing in GC. So guys, just 15 kilometers to go to the end of the stage now. Just 47 guys left in the peloton. We're staying right towards the front. Breakaway are only 30 seconds up the road. Only 4 riders remain. It's up at 80 here, as Bookwalter really setting a pace here again. 85 will have to go. Jakobsen is on a really good day. He's done very well to stay in this group up till this point. Do we put an attack in? I don't think so. Let's just stay in this group for now. João Almeida trying to attack from the breakaway. Let's maintain position here. Bookwalter is done, it seems. Oh, I don't want to attack. Let's just stay in the group. Are we off the front? Not quite. Oh my god, we've just fallen. Oh my word, I do not believe it. Big fall. How has that happened? I do not even know what has just happened. I was going to wait and attack on the final climb. Oh my word, we've fallen. Who's in the front group then? I do not believe it. Has anyone stayed up? It doesn't look like it, you know. Maybe we're away here. I do not know the situation, but we're going to ride at 85 here. Looks like the group is still together. I think everyone in that front group fell. I think we caused it as well. But we're now 1 minute 30 behind Carapaz and Corrin, who look set to win the stage. 8 kilometers to go. Let's use that energy gel. We're looking really good though. Let's go 92 up here. Let's stay on 90. Perhaps we can attack if we come towards the front and the pace is slow. Mas really struggling, as you see. They're setting a pace on the front. Can they keep this up? Let's attack now with Evenepoel. Evenepoel attacking. Woods follows. We're not very quick, but we are attacking. We are creating some separation, I think. Now let's go 99. I don't think we're going to take the stage. Oh, there's a few guys up front and we're just too far behind because of that fall. So frustrating. We can just go 80 now, to be honest. Let's follow Mike Woods. He's a decent sprinter, I think. Adam Yates is here as well. Are these guys attacking? Let's try and follow them. Tim Vellens. Let's try and follow Vellens. I think we've got his wheel. Into the final kilometre. Here we go. Let's just sprint for it now. Let's follow Yates if we can. Who's going to take the stage? It's very close. I think it's going to be Bol. He takes it for Bahrain Merida ahead of Richard Carapaz. We will come in with the front group of 14 riders. Tunison takes the sprint from this group. Thomas will win Volta Catalunya, but we come in 17th place. Could have been a lot more. Real shame for that full dramatic ending, but we will gain some time here on some other GT guys, I think. So there it is. Gregor Boll takes the win for Bahrain Merida. It was Tolhoek, I think, who attacked for Jumbo-Visma, and he just couldn't cling on. Very unlucky for him. And Geraint Thomas wins the Volta Ciclista at Catalunya ahead of Richie Porte. It should have been Valverde. Very unlucky for him, and Sam Oomen as well. And we move up to 10th. We finish in the top 10. Very good position, I think, for us. Vizcarra takes the Mountains jersey very comfortably. 91 points for him. What a performance. And Geraint Thomas takes the points jersey 1 point ahead of Jakobsen and Battiglin. Boll on 56, Tunison on 55. It doesn't get much closer than that. 3 points separating the top 5 riders there. And there it is. Remco Evenepoel takes the Young Riders jersey. 1 minute clear of Gaudu. Almost 2 minutes clear of our teammate Enric Mas, who was really disappointing this race, I must say. But what a result that is. Winning the Young Riders jersey. In I think only our second World Tour stage race. And as you see, Enric Mas down in 30th. Very, very disappointing race for him. But yeah, we get a top 10. Very pleased with that. And we take the Young Riders jersey. Great race for Remco Evenepoel here. So we get 50 points for winning our first World Tour jersey. And that will take us to level 10 alone. And we get some more points here, 29 points. So we're well into the level 10 and we do get a level up. Let's take a look at these. So we don't have the best progressions available to us. Stage Racer nowhere near as big as it was last time. Climber's even worse, I think. So I think we're going to go with Barradur here. Just make us a slightly better rounded rider, slightly quicker, slightly better on the flat and cobbles as well, and more stamina. That will really help, I think. Let's go with this one. So guys, that will round out this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Getting our first Young Riders jersey on the World Tour. Very good race, I think. Next time I will see you for the Presidential Tour of Turkey. Looking forward to that one. I think we're also going to ride Romandy because Remco has now added that to his schedule in real life. But yeah, if you enjoyed this one, drop a like and a comment down below. Tell me what you thought and how I can improve. And I'll see you guys in the next one.